Hi YouTube! Hope you guys are doing okay. Well, today we are back with another video. We didn't go anywhere.
We sure didn't. We just took a shower. Well, she took a shower because, you know, I'm always clean, so.
Okay. Well.
Yo, she's tired of me. I'm sorry.
I am sick. Like, you know, when you're so tired of something, like, it's like a myth or a bone you cannot swallow, you cannot vomit. Like,
I crack myself up so much.
Alright, well, what are we... Who are you?
Oh, I'm
you?
Lavina. Who is you, girl? Who is you? I is Lavina.
And I is Susanita.Efe. Well, just in case you're new to this channel, you're welcome. This is it.
This is the full package.
Yeah. What?
Buy one, get one free. Let me stop. We are reacting. Are we reacting? We saw a video, a funny video. We reacted to them before in our previous video. Yeah, and they were pretty accurate about things that are normal in Germany that Americans might find confusing. Not just Americans, any other country can find it confusing, you know?
This is the Americana in the house. I have nothing to say. Never been there, so...
Well, I don't speak for all Americans, but you know, they're not that normal in America.
Let me ask you, before we even start watching a video, what is something you think it's very, very confusing in Germany?
I would say, like, air conditioning. When I first came here, my apartment did not have air conditioner, and that was I was so confused. I called my family. I'm like, yo, I'm hot. Like,
did you moved here in summer?
Well, it was in April.
Oh, okay.
But it was hot. For me, it was hot. It wasn't too cold. So I needed, and plus moving on my stuff, climbing up the stairs, man, and there were no elevators, man. Like, what? So I was moving on my stuff. I was so hot. So I'm looking like to turn on that like air conditioner. I went crazy. I was like, where is the air conditioner in this room? I asked my roommates, my flatmates, and they're like, there's none. So I called the landlady, the person.
Oh my god!
I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. Really? Where's the button to click on to get my air conditioner up and running? She said, unfortunately, most of the buildings in Berlin, they don't have air conditioner. I said, what? Are you for real? Yo, she said, yeah. You can go to the supermarket, they have fans. I said, Lord Jesus, I'm finna die. I'm finna die up in here. I called my family. I was like, there's no air conditioner. Can you imagine? There's no air conditioner. Oh my God. I went off. But now I'm used to it, you know?
Yeah. Let's dig it. Let's check out the video.
Number one, and I learned this the hard way when I got here last year. Sunday. Grocery stores are closed. You cannot buy food. It's closed. This is crazy because in America, Target, Trader Joe's, Ralph's, Kroger, wherever you live, it's always open. If I'm hungry, like at midnight, I can always find something to eat. If I'm hungry on Sunday, I can always get some burgers or something like that. But here, you go there, you cannot buy food. You have to go on Saturday.
Yes, you have to go on Saturday. And here's the interesting you're going to need to go on Saturdays, and there's also going to be a ton of people in line on Saturdays.
Especially at right when the store's closing, it's just packed.
Yes.
So go early on Saturday,
Also,
or even Friday if you're smart enough.
Also on holidays, everything is closed.
Yes.
And it's hilarious because the day before a holiday in Germany, you go into the store and it is like the apocalypse is coming.
Pretty much.
Germans just in line fighting over the last water bottle.
And you have to be careful of this. If you have a Sunday and then a holiday on Monday, it's closed 2 days in a row, and you are not eating unless you go to the gas station and buy like those little beefy hot dogs.
Yeah.
Number two, though.
Oh, tell me about it.
Well, actually, the area that I lived in before when I moved here, everything was like closed on Sunday. It's now that I live in like a busy area, so most places, but like the Turkish stores open on Sunday sometimes. So yeah.
Yeah, the Turkish stores are not really the main,
like supermarket. Oh,
that's different.
But they're saying like, oh, you cannot buy food at all.
Yeah, but the Turkish shops, like, what exactly can you buy from the Turkish shop if you are not buying like real food?
They have
like
real
if you
food.
want to make your own food.
Yeah, they have real stuff, and their restaurants open too.
Yeah, like I think what they mean is if you want to prepare your own stuff, like you want to prepare your own food at home, not like going to buy the Turkish food or
then yeah,
if you want to prepare your stuff yourself at home.
Okay, then yes, they're right. It's always closed on Sundays, but in the US, what? Sunday? People gotta make money. What? Everything's open. You can do your regular shopping. It's a Sunday.
Okay.
After church, wherever you go to the supermarket.
Wow.
Maybe they close an hour early than normal. Like if the supermarket is closed at like 10 p.m. No, let's say 11 p.m. On Sundays they'll close at 10. That's it. But everything's open. Restaurants are open.
Okay.
Sundays are usually like the big dinner. Like families want to go to restaurants and have dinner.
So was that a big deal for you when you moved here?
Yeah, because I wanted to go to the store on Sunday and Lidl was closed. I was like, oh, I don't have water. And I don't drink tap water, and like I needed water. I was like, I had to borrow from my flatmate and get them the next day. Yeah, it was
But now you know.
Now I know. Do all your shopping Friday or Saturday, you know. Because
and not on Saturday in the evening. Because many a times when you go Saturday in the evening, especially if you live in the remote areas, everything is like
all the last minute shoppers.
Yeah.
They're there.
I used to be a last minute shopper, so I go like in the evening on Saturday, and most times I just go and come back the same way. I get so it's better to go early on Saturday.
That's true.
Morning.
But that one is facts. Everything is open on Sundays in the US, so we don't have to worry about that.
Let's continue.
I'm not even kidding, dude. This peed me out. Yeah, this made me very upset because in America, you're speeding, whatever, you can kind of do it because you can see cops, and only cops can pull you over and give you a speeding ticket. Alright, so we break the law a little bit. I do it definitely on the freeway. There's no cops, I'm going over the speed limit. But in Germany and greater Europe area, Italy is the same, France is the same. If you are going over the speed limit, they have these little boxes like that sit on the side of the road, and if you're going 5 to 10 miles per hour over, you don't really know. If you're going 5, alright, well, let me explain it first. If you're going 5 to 10 miles per hour over the speed limit, these things will flash you, get your license plate. Even if you rented the car, send it back to the rental car company, they'll give you a ticket 3 months later, and obviously the price goes up the longer you wait. I spent like 800 euros on speeding tickets. Dumb. This is what happens. You're on the freeway, you're like, oh, there's no cops, I'm good. Do not let a blitzer do that to you. I want to save your life. Make sure you see the speed limit, and if you don't know the speed limit and you're feeling like you want to break the law a little bit, if you are going faster than the people that live in the country you are in, then you deserve a speeding ticket if you go. Do not be deceived.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you only get the tickets from the cops.
Yeah, and like if you're so my city, I know, like, you know where the cops are always hiding. Like, you know the spot where the cops are. So, you know, if you're speeding and it gets to that place, you slow down. Because you're like, okay, I see you, po-po. And then you go, you know, zoom. But here, there's no police car. Like, nothing. So you're thinking, like,
yeah, you're free to do.
Yeah.
Zoom.
You know, I rented a car and I'm just, like, going. And, you know, but, like, there's no cops. Because, like, cops... You're like, okay,
reminds you.
Yeah, it reminds you to slow it down. But I don't see any cops on the streets, like, you know, like on the highway, nothing.
Then you see the little box boy in the corner.
No, that thing is the devil. It is the devil. Man, people need to watch out. Like, Americans, any other country that come to Germany for vacation, they need to watch out because it will ruin your vacation, like they said, because it's annoying. It's annoying. At least in the US you see cops, and when they pull you over, you know the girls, you can either act all cute to talk your way out of a ticket,
really?
Mr. Officer, you know, like, you know, everyone's done that a lot of times.
Oh.
But here, who are you gonna talk to? The computer? Nah.
Yes, Strafe. Punkt.
You see?
You just, you know, the funny part is that you'll be home and then you go to your letterbox and then you open and boom. Here you go. They just tuck.
See, I hate that. I rather a cop give me a ticket.
Oh, come on now.
You know, I rather a cop so I know that I did something wrong and you know.
Yeah, but I think I also like it that they do it that way. So automatically you don't need a cop to like to remind you. Like it's because of that people are more, they get like more awareness. They are more aware.
Okay.
They are more careful.
Makes
You know?
sense. Makes sense. I guess that's, yeah.
Because if you're waiting for the cop and you don't see any cop and then you just drive how you want, but with that, you are 24/7, your mind, your brain, everything about you is alert.
But it's so tricky because like some of the, like on the highway, like they have like the 80, you can go 80 and then like within like, before you look, it changes from like 80 to 60 and I'm like, what? Like, huh?
How did it just happen?
Like real quick. It's like, how am I'm supposed to hit on the brake, like, cause I'm chilling, I'm cruising, I'm doing my 80, and then like boom, it goes down to 60, and then from 60 it goes back to like 100. It's tricky, like, whatever.
But when you drive for a very long time, you get used to it.
I guess when you drive in Germany for a very long time, you get used to it.
When I say long time, like 6 months to a year, you get used to it.
Yeah.
You just get used to it.
I just drove for like a day.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
yeah,
no wonder.
I drove my friend's car. I was just
Okay.
like zooming. He's like, you wanna slow it down here, sister? I said, okay.
Has these things called autobahns, no speed limits. But when you get near a city, blitzers everywhere.
Right. And it drops pretty fast. Like you're going from unlimited speed to like 30
I'm not
miles
even
per hour.
kidding. They try to get you. They try to get you. Like there'll be a speed limit, no speed limit. Then it'll go from 120 to like 30 within 10 seconds.
It's like,
And then the blitzer's right there at the end. It's like, bro. 3. Interesting. I had no idea. You have to pay for bathrooms here. Is that weird to you?
that is weird. And I honestly am going to be completely honest. Honestly,
Bruh.
I will pee on the side of the road before I pee in the bathroom. Now, if I have to go to reduce, different story, and
It might be more than
I'll
50
have to
cents.
pay. But it's still hard for me to cough up change when I have to go to the bathroom because I've never done that before in my life.
It's usually like 50 cents or €1. But keep in mind, for those people who are used to paying for bathrooms, we grew up in a country where you do not pay for bathrooms ever. Not one time in our life have we said, we need to go to the bathroom, here's money for it.
Right.
So that's the reason why it's weird. If you are from a country like ours, it'll be different.
Right.
Carry change around, pay for the bathroom.
Yes.
Number 4.
Yeah, I agree with them.
Okay.
Because I went to Alexanderplatz. I was shopping around with my friends and I needed to use a bathroom and I went down to the place and the lady was like, I should put a coin in the door. I was like, to use a bathroom? Like, excuse me? And my friend was like, yeah, do you have 50 cents? I was like, I don't have any coins with me. And she paid for me. I'm like, that was really weird. We don't pay for bathrooms. Your bathrooms they're free. They're public.
Okay.
It's just up to you if you want to use a public bathroom. But
Okay.
it's a bathroom. It's supposed to be free. Why do you have to put money to use a bathroom? That's weird. Germany, that's weird.
Hello.
That's very weird. I'm not used to that.
99% of people in Germany do not have air conditioning
no
in
idea
their
why.
house. And I do know why.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Why?
Because only like 2 months of the year do Germans actually kind of need air conditioning because only 2 months of the year it's hot enough to where they would need it. And so they have all these little special techniques of keeping it cool without having to have an air conditioning.
But they do have air conditioning in hotels, I've heard.
I think they do.
But in normal family houses, no AC, they do have like the heating wood stoves that heat their house up in the winter.
Right.
No AC, they do have heaters. Make sure you check with the hotel to see if they have it. Alright, we made it to the part that will save your life. It's very important actually because it has to do with you and the traffic laws. The first one, this is going to be a few part point. The very first one, if you're on the Autobahn and you're not going over 200 miles per hour, get out of the left lane. The left lane is only for people who are exceptionally fast.
Yes.
And if you are in the way of those people, they could run into you, you could cause an accident. I learned this the hard way because I'm just driving along, oh, I want to go fast, and these people with better cars than me, I have to let go of my ego. I was in a little teeny car like, screw these guys, I want to go fast. They have Audi freaking 300 horsepower cars, they are going...
Right.
Yeah.
It's honestly terrifying because the first time I was driving on the left-hand lane, I looked in the rearview mirror, no one was behind me, and then I saw a little car that was like really far away, and I like looked back for like 4 seconds. I looked back in the rearview mirror, it was like 4 feet from me, like.
People will race on the freeway, and the rule that you should adhere to, if you can, is if there's nobody in front of you that you have to pass, you should always be to the very far right. That's what Germans do. They're in the very far right lane. If somebody's going slower than you, then you can move to the left, and you only pass on the left. This is the second part. only pass on the left. If you pass on the right, you could also cause an accident because
Yes.
Germans are used to being able to pull over and having nobody on their right-hand side. It's actually very smart. And it makes traffic go a little bit smoother.
Yes.
I think Americans should implement this too. It could save your life. Just get over to the right-hand side, make sure you're paying attention, watch out for blitzers, and that's all. That's 5 things.
Oh yes, I like the video.
That was very informative.
Entertaining,
Yes.
and also full of information.
Yep, and they were pretty accurate in all of the things too, because I've noticed those and they're not,
When you
not
came-
common in the US.
Newly, it was confusing.
It was so, I mean, it kind of still is because
Get used to it.
it's gonna take me
You
a while.
live here
It's
now,
not-
so
just like
get
how
used to
learning
it.
the language is gonna take me like longer.
I think
So
when it comes to the language area, girl, it's going to take you like forever.
it's gonna take.
It's gonna.
I believe it. I need like Jesus to come teach me the language for me to learn. I need to start with like the preschool level.
You know, the funny thing about German language is like, it's like a ladder. When you think, oh, now I have my balance. Now, okay, yes, yeah. And then you're like, you go to class the next day and then they kick you off balance and you are in the air and you're like, what?
Yeah.
What?
That's the thing. And plus, like, I feel like if I do learn the language, I'm gonna be so shy to even like
At
use
the
it.
beginning, yes, you
No.
will be shy, but you get used to it.
Because I feel like my whole pronunciation is gonna be completely
You will
off.
get used to it. Trust me, you will.
Really?
It happened to me also. I was super shy to like open my mouth at the beginning, but
Yeah.
now I am so used to it.
I know, you're so
Ich verstehe
good.
auch Deutsch. Hallo, ich komme aus Nigeria. Ja, ja. So, but at the beginning, I remember my friend would be like, oh, just say it. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
Because one thing I love about Germans, they understand. Like, if you don't pronounce it well, they take it. And they'll always be like, wie bitte? Wie bitte? Noch mal bitte? They are always like, they encourage you to speak it. And Germans are very, very supportive when it comes to foreigners learning their language. They encourage you. Yeah,
okay.
when you say it and you don't say it well, they don't like they don't look at you in a terrible way. They will smile and encourage you. That's one thing I love about them. They are very supportive when they see people try to speak the language and they appreciate you. So I think
I can't wait to be fluent
Yeah.
like you and like
I
you
am
know
not-
my German.
no, the thing is, I am not fluent, but sometimes I just talk. Like, I don't want to be perfect, but I
Yeah.
just make sure that I am able to like pass out the information I'm trying to give so that the other person can understand me. Because if you try to be perfect, even some Germans are not perfect with their own language. So you don't need to be perfect. Just be able to communicate, be able to
Right.
like pass out the basic knowledge.
Have
Let
a
the other
normal
person
conversation in German.
Yeah.
That's my goal. That's my goal. But you know, I'll get there, guys.
Yeah, you will. You will. Trust me, 2 years from now, we will be talking in German. Like,
2 years.
it will not be like, ja, hallo Wiener, wie geht's dir? Oh, du hast Hunger. Mach's gut, ja, tschüss, viel Spaß. Anyways, you guys, we have come to the end of today's video. We hope you guys enjoyed
Yes.
this video. And yeah, in case you have a video you would want us to react to, mostly something that has to do with Germany or maybe another country or maybe the US, just let us know. What was that all about? Like, what were you doing?
Type in. For them to type.
I see.
Write a
guitar, like
comment.
piano.
They write a comment. This is them typing. Their
So.
comments. Yeah.
Anyways, what do you have to tell them?
Give our video a thumbs up.
Yes, what else?
And subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like the video.
Abonnieren. Okay, we love you guys. Make sure you love yourself and leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
We love to hear from you guys. Your comments are like vitamins.
Yes.
To like carry on through this corona period. How are you coping during the corona?
Oh, I'm coping alright. I got food. I'm getting fat.
Foodie right here. Okay, you guys, we have to go now. We love you. Take care. Pass auf. Max gut, ja? Tschüss. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Auf Wiedersehen.